Have you ever heard a story so bizarre, so full of coincidences, that it sounds completely made up? Well, get ready for a tale that will make you question everything you thought you knew about fate, genetics, and the mysteries of human connection. This is the incredible, true story of the Jim twins. Our story begins in 1940. A pair of identical twin boys are born in Ohio. Just a few weeks after their birth, they are separated and put up for adoption. By a strange twist of fate, both are adopted by loving, working-class families living within just 45 miles of each other. And here's where it gets weird. Unbeknownst to each other, both sets of adoptive parents decide to name their new son James. So we have James Springer and James Lewis, two identical twins, growing up completely unaware of the other's existence. For 39 long years, they lived separate lives. They went to different schools, had different friends, and built their own families. It wasn't until 1979 that Jim Lewis, driven by a lifelong curiosity about his origins, finally managed to track down his long-lost brother. When they finally met, the reunion was more than just emotional, it was baffling. The similarities they discovered went far beyond their shared name and appearance. Let's just list some of them, and I promise I'm not making this up. Both Jims were 6 feet tall and weighed exactly 180 pounds. Growing up, they both had a dog named Toy. As kids, they both loved woodworking and had built identical white benches around trees in their respective backyards. Can you believe it? It's like they were living parallel lives. But the coincidences don't stop there. Far from it. As young men, both Jims married a woman named Linda. Think about that for a second. What are the odds? Both of those marriages ended in divorce. Later, they both remarried. And guess what? They both married a woman named Betty. It's almost comical, if it weren't so astonishing. Their children's names were also eerily similar. Jim Lewis had a son named James Allen, while Jim Springer had a son named James Allen. The spelling is slightly different, but come on. The parallels are just uncanny. Let's talk about their careers and habits. Both Jims worked in law enforcement. Jim Lewis was a security guard, and Jim Springer was a deputy sheriff. They both drove the same model and color of Cara light blue Chevrolet. They both chain-smoked the same brand of cigarettes, Salem. They both drank the same brand of beer, Miller Lite. They even suffered from the same type of tension headaches at the same time of day. They both had a habit of biting their fingernails down to the nub. It's as if they were sharing the same brain, despite being miles apart. When they finally took vacations, where do you think they went? Both Jims independently took their families to the same small beach in Florida, Paso Grill Beach in St. Petersburg. They vacationed on the same stretch of sand, 3 blocks from each other, without ever running into one another. This incredible story caught the attention of Dr. Thomas Bouchard, a psychologist at the University of Minnesota. He was fascinated and brought the Jims in for a comprehensive study. This became the famous Minnesota study of twins, reared apart. Dr. Bouchard and his team subjected the Jims to a battery of tests, measuring everything from personality traits and brainwaves to intelligence and medical history. The results were on personality tests. Their scores were so similar, it was as if the same person had taken the test twice. Their medical histories were nearly identical, including the onset of those tension headaches, and even gaining and losing the same amount of weight at similar points in their lives. Their brainwave patterns were practically indistinguishable. The case of the Jim twins became a cornerstone in the age-old nature versus nurture debate. It provided powerful evidence for the influence of genetics on our lives. how much of who we are, our preferences, our habits, our life choices, is pre-programmed into our DNA. The Jim story suggests that the answer is a lot more than we might think. Of course, their story isn't just about science. It's a deeply human story. Imagine meeting your mirror image at age 39. Discovering someone who not only looks like you, but has made so many of the same life choices, big and small. The Jims described it as finding a part of themselves they never knew was missing. They felt an instant, profound connection, as if they had known each other their entire lives, which, in a way, they had. After their reunion, they remained incredibly close for the rest of their lives. They became minor celebrities, appearing on talk shows and in magazines, sharing their unbelievable story with the world. Their tale continues to fascinate researchers, psychologists, and anyone who loves a good mystery. So, what do you think? Is it all just a 1 in a billion coincidence? Or is there something deeper at play? Does our genetic code hold a blueprint for our destiny, mapping out everything from the names of our spouses to our favorite vacation spots? The story of the Jim twins doesn't give us all the answers, but it certainly makes you wonder about the invisible threads that connect us and the powerful, mysterious forces that shape our lives. It's a reminder that reality can sometimes be far stranger and more wonderful than fiction. What's the most incredible coincidence you've ever experienced? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the bizarre, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more amazing true stories. See you next time.